Hey, what is up guys, it's Rob. Hope you're doing really good out there, and firstly I just want to say a massive happy new year to everybody. Hopefully 2021 will be a far better year than 2020. So for the past couple years I've kind of started the year by making a little bit of a video talking about my goals and aspirations for the upcoming year. So I thought I would do another one this year. And this is just going to be things like my personal goals, my goals here on this YouTube channel, and maybe in my professional life, because I truly think that as you're about to go forward into a new year, it's really good to have some sort of focus, some sort of goal to try and achieve, or goals plural, that sort of thing, because otherwise I don't really know what I'd be doing if I wasn't really aiming towards anything. So this is why I like to make these videos. They're mainly for myself, but also just to let you guys or anybody out there interested know what I hope to achieve this year. And it's nice to look back on at the end of the year and think, did I achieve my goals? Did I exceed my goals, my expectations? Or did I go nowhere near them? So last year I kept it pretty simple, I think. I just wanted to expand on my teaching, and I wanted to set more little challenges for myself throughout the year, and with my YouTube channel especially, which is always going to be one of my main goals in the year, is I wanted to try and hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. When at the start of the year, I think I had between 2,500 and 3,000 subscribers. So 4,000 was my target, and it's the 2nd of January now, because I was not able to make this video yesterday, but I'm just at around about 7,400, so I quite exceeded my expectations on what I was going to be able to do with my YouTube channel, so I'm really pleased about that. So I just want to say a massive thank you to anybody out there who has subscribed to my channel, watched my videos, liked my videos, commented, anything, even disliked my videos. Even if you've left a nasty comment, I guess it all helps push me within the algorithm, so you know, I mean, don't go and leave me a nasty comment, that's not what I was going to say, but you get the idea. Just thank you for watching in general. So that's going to be another huge aim for me this year in 2021. Although this year I don't want to put a figure on it. I don't want to say I want to hit a certain amount by the end of the year, because I actually don't know how it's going to go. Because last year I had no idea that I was going to go from 2,000 something to 7,000 something. That's quite a big jump, and I definitely wasn't expecting that. So this year starting this year at 7,400, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to be by the end of the year. All I want to say is that I hope to hit 10,000, and I'm hoping it's not too comfortable yet for me to say that. I'm pretty certain I will, not even at the end of the year, but sometime within the year. So that's my goal. Hopefully by summer. If I want to put a little bit of a target on myself, 10,000 subscribers by summertime would be absolutely amazing. And I'm really looking forward to when I do hit that, seeing if it changes things in any way. Does it affect my YouTube channel? Will I get more views, less views, more opportunities, less opportunities? I don't know. I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens when I hit 10,000. It just feels a little bit more legit, I think, to see sort of 5 figures instead of just 4. So I'm looking forward to that. So as well as subscribers, I also want to try and improve my content constantly and try and make better videos, and also make more videos. The one, and I hate to say plus about last year, because last year wasn't great for a lot of reasons, but if there was one slight benefit, well, there was a few. It's mainly that I got a little bit more time to create videos and content and things like that. So I might not have put out as many videos as I would have liked to, but I was able to dedicate more time to the videos that I put out, if that makes sense. And I really feel like that was a big benefit to me, and it also helped me get to that 7,000 odd subscribers, as opposed to the 4,000. You know, I wasn't going to rush anything, but you know, that was one little benefit of last year, is I gained a bit more time. So that's something that this year I want to try and continue. I need to try and find the time, or make the time, to create more content, but really good content. So please feel free, if you're watching this video, to comment below if there's anything you would love to see me do. Any sort of covers, original music, lessons, more gear reviews, if there's anything you want me to test out. I'll see if I can get my hands on it, that sort of thing. Whatever you like watching on my channel, whether it's something that I've already done or something I haven't done yet, just let me know in the comments, because ultimately I want to make content that you guys want to watch. So that's another main goal. Improve my content, improve the amount of content, and obviously my subscribers. That's my YouTube channel pretty much taken care of, as well as maybe seeing if I can get any more opportunities to work with some companies and brands, which is something that started to happen last year, which I was really not expecting so early. I was thinking this is more when you've got far more subscribers, but I did have some companies reach out to me last year and want to work with me and send me things to review or, you know, work with me in other ways. So that has started to happen and I'm really, really enjoying that. So that's definitely something that I want to do more. Also make more collaborations with other musicians, which I started to do. I've done a couple of full band covers now with some of my friends and other people that I've met on YouTube. So I want to do more of that. And I know that I do get people messaging me every now and again asking to do collaborations. So let's make it happen. Let's do some collaborations. So if you're watching my channel and you've ever sort of thought you'd like to do something with me, let me know. Leave me a comment, get in touch, send me an email, whatever, we'll sort something. So that's the YouTube thing. And I said last year I want to improve on my teaching in my personal life, which, well, it's my professional life, isn't it? It's not my personal life, my job. And last year I took a massive hit on that. Rather than actually improving on that, I just kind of maintained what I could because of the, you know, the pandemic and everything like that. I kind of lost a lot of work in that respect, which is not ideal, but I managed to keep things going. And, you know, I'm very fortunate that, you know, we have the internet and I could do video lessons with people, you know, my students that I would normally teach face to face. But that's another thing. I would also like to maybe try and make more use of the internet for some guitar lessons one-on-one with people who aren't necessarily local to me, because recently I did actually teach a guitar lesson to somebody in America and that was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. So if anybody out there would like some one-on-one guitar lessons with me, get in contact. Maybe we can sort something out. So maybe that's something else that could happen this year. Obviously, whilst we're still hopefully nearing the tail end of this pandemic, I'd say we're sort of mid to end of it. You know, it's more opportunities to do some work and some more guitar lessons, you know, without actually having to go out and mix with anybody. We can do it over the internet. So if anybody would like any guitar lessons or anything like that, send me a message. Maybe we can sort something out. That would be pretty cool to do more of that this year. And I'm sure that when the world calms down a little bit more and things start to open up again, then my professional teaching one-to-one with my students at my office, that will improve as well. You know, and I'm fortunate that the students that I teach have kind of stuck by me. And, you know, when we opened our doors again, people came back and, you know, that was a really nice feeling, because I was kind of worried last year thinking that when we finally open our doors again, all the students that we had got weren't going to come back because they were not interested anymore, because it had been months since they'd had a lesson, or, you know, they might just not be able to afford it because they might have lost their incomes or something like that. So there was all these things going through our mind as, you know, is this going to work post lockdown? And it, you know, we're fortunate it did, and it's still doing okay. So I'm really pleased about that. I keep doing this a lot. Sorry if I keep doing this a lot. So those are the main things what I would consider professionally. Also, like the other main thing, the elephant in the room, is I'm a live musician. I recently, well, quite a while ago now, towards the end of 2019, I made a video talking about how I make my entire income as a musician, blissfully unaware that going into 2020, most of what I was going to talk about, like the bulk of it, was going to be a little bit irrelevant. And, you know, a massive part of my income is playing live music, playing live shows, whether it's acoustic gigs in bars and things like that, or playing weddings, playing functions. And last year, I think I did 2 gigs all year. One was at the start of the year before the pandemic, and one was kind of in between lockdowns at the end of 2020. So 2 gigs in the entire year. Can't live off 2 gigs. So hopefully we can get some more gigs booked in this year when things open up again. That's, you know, a big goal, you know, 'cause it's a big chunk of income that I missed out on last year, which I wouldn't mind getting back. So those are all my professional goals, I guess, with my YouTube channel, my teaching, and hopefully some gigs. We've got our fingers crossed for that. Not just for me, but I'm sure there's a lot of other musicians out there who just cannot wait to get back on stage, whether it's for income or just for the enjoyment of it, because it's a big outlet for a lot of people in a lot of ways. So hope that happens. And lastly, in terms of my goals for my personal life, which I don't really talk about a lot here on this channel, I do tend to keep it more, you know, to the subject at hand, which is usually guitar, music, recording, production, those sorts of things. I'm not sure if people want to know about my personal life, but every now and again I don't mind sort of talking a little bit about it. And I made a video fairly recently because in coming out of summer into autumn, I gave up caffeine, which is for me a big thing because I've always drank a lot of caffeinated soft drinks and things like that when I say always, I mean pretty much that's all I ever drank. And it was getting to the point where I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I can't keep drinking not just the caffeine, but the sugar and all those sort of bad things. So I just kind of went cold turkey and gave them up in August and stuck with it. I'm glad to say that I stuck with it. And until last night, yesterday, is the first time since August that I had a caffeinated sugary drink. I had a bottle of Coca-Cola, and it's not like I relapsed. I'd planned in my mind, it's New Year's Day. I just want to sort of celebrate it. And I also wanted to kind of just see if after all that time, having something like that again would have any effect on me, you know, or just, I was kind of curious to know what had happened. So I got myself a little bottle of Coca-Cola to bring in the new year. I enjoyed it, but I don't feel like I need to go out and get another one. I don't feel that dependence anymore because it's definitely out of my system, and I won't be having another one anytime soon. I think I can control myself now to try and keep it at one every so often, maybe. I don't necessarily need it. I can quite happily walk past it in the supermarket aisle and I don't have to pick up a bottle or take a look at it and kind of think, oh, I need to get some of that, which I genuinely used to do, which I don't have to do anymore. You know, I drink a lot more water, and I'm still going to the gym, which is a big thing for me. Obviously not at the moment. The gyms are shut with the lockdowns and the tier 4 restrictions and everything like that. But you know, when the gyms are open again, I'm hoping to maintain my fitness kind of routine. So basically 2021, personally, I want to try and get a little bit more healthier, a bit more in shape, and maybe try and get rid of any other sort of things that I feel like I may do too much. I don't smoke. I don't really drink a lot. In fact, I've drank more in the past couple weeks in the build up to Christmas and New Year than I have the entire year. So that's been interesting, but you know, I don't feel the need to try and cut out alcohol because I don't really drink it that much. So I guess that's it really, personally, is just try and get a little bit more healthier, get in a little bit better shape. And that's about it. I can't really think of anything else. So that right there is just something that I wanted to make a video of. I wanted to talk about what I hope to achieve this year and things that I want to do. There might be more things that crop up, and the best thing is when things happen that you don't even expect. So rather than trying to plan absolutely everything, I'm going to leave some space for potential things that could happen that I don't even know about yet, things that I can't even predict. You know, some opportunities might come my way that I hadn't even thought about, which might be really good. And I just don't know where I'm going to be at the end of this year, but at least I've got some sort of focus of things to aim for and things to try and do. So I really think that is why it's important to make a little video like this. So I highly recommend anybody out there to make your own little goals. You don't necessarily have to make a YouTube video about it, but maybe get a pen and paper, write some things down that you hope to achieve this year and just work towards them, because you never know what could happen. And I hear a lot of people say that when you actually put things out there into the universe, whether you write it down, whether you make a video, or whether you just tell somebody, if you actually get out what it is that you want, then it's more likely to come to you because you're kind of you're attracting it. I'm terrible at explaining these sort of law of attraction things or how the universe works, but I believe there's some sort of relationship there. So this is my way of putting things out to the universe that I hope to attract for myself without sounding strange. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video, this little insight into my goals and aspirations for this year. I want to say thank you one more time for subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, watching my content, and genuinely being interested in the music I make and the videos I make. So it really means a lot, so thank you. And I hope that you stick with me for 2021. Anyway, have a fantastic 2021. Fingers crossed that everything gets as normal as it can. If not fully back to normal, that'd be even better, wouldn't it? So have an amazing year, stay safe out there, and you know, subscribe to my channel if you're actually new to this video or new to my channel and haven't seen my things yet, and hopefully I'll see you in my future videos. So take care.